clear black night, a clear white moon.
Warren G was on the streets trying to consume.
Right, some skirts for the eve, so can I get some? So, right, we're talking about the classic Regulate by Warren G and N-A-T-E Dogg. And it's one of those, there's a concept with the lyrics especially, and the idea is that don't read them. Like, don't ever do that, because you'll ruin your favorite song for yourself.
Right.
Right. So, but I think that'll be fun to, like, because we're all about analysis. It seems like this episode, we're checking out Charlie Sheen, checking out the Bible. Now we're checking out Warren G.
Well, I mean, also the other thing is that particular rip that they got from Michael McDonald and something else. They used something else, I can't remember, but it's a good hook, you know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, talking about awesome music, you can't go wrong with Michael McDonald. I mean, come on. Where did that...
I'm not in love anymore. I mean, what if I just talk like this all the time? You know? What if I came home and said things like this? Oh, my dishes are dirty. Oh, I don't like it, yeah. Anyway.
No, right. Like, it makes I've never heard him speak, so perhaps that is the case. Maybe he just sings everything. Michael McDonald. He just sings everything. So
okay, I'm going to go out I'm going to the corner shop. Gotta get you some milk. Gotta get some milk for my coffee. Yeah. Bye. Can drive my car. Yeah.
Right. But he's not on this track. But
no. Well, he is on the radio version of it.
Does he keep
He's
forgetting?
not on the original. Yeah, because they put that loop into it on the radio version of it when they would play it on.
They have the
when they would. Yeah, but they would only. I can't forget the love anymore. Anyway, so.
This is way better than the Bible.
Oh, it's so much better. Why did we do the Bible? The Bible was so boring. Oh my god. Anyway,
because you need a little salt with your sugar. That's why.
Yeah, but there's no Michael McDonald in the Bible. This is like the greatest thing ever. Hey there.
Michael McDonald should play God in a new reboot of the Bible.
Yeah, Jacob, you beat me, but now I'm going to dislocate your leg. Yeah. Now I'm going to bless you. Let me go. Yeah.
Let's get back to what's going on with Warren G and N-A-T-E Dogg. No, it's fine.
Yes, sorry.
Because that was important, because that is actually a reference, because, right, the music is that song.
Yeah.
So, like, all right, so what's going on? Warren G is, like, rolling in his ride, chilling all alone. Sounds pretty relaxing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just hit the east side of the LBC.
But the thing is that Warren G does fuck up, right? Because Warren G goes out and he starts to gamble with these guys who aren't really cool, right?
Right, and because there's two parallel stories going on. There's...
Yeah.
Right. Warren's driving around.
Yeah.
N-A-T-E Dogg, he's trying to find Warren G because...
Yeah.
He just saw a car full of girls, and they know what's up. They know what's up with 213. Like, the girls know.
Yes.
Like,
yeah,
so
they know.
He's like,
you don't have to say shit. He's in. Yeah.
So he's like, Warren G, like, where are you? Because cell phones weren't a thing yet.
Yeah.
So he's driving around trying to find him, and Warren driving around. I don't know what the fuck he's driving. He's just driving, I think.
Yeah.
So foolishly, he hooks a left on 21 and Lewis. Like, why would anyone do that? I don't know. So he sees some brother shooting dice, so he says, let's do this. Jumps out of his car and says, what's up?
Yeah.
And immediately, like, hey man, throwing dice. And some brothers pulled some gats, so I said, I'm stuck. Like right away, like no defense at all.
Yeah. Yeah. This bitch can't
cool.
fight. He's just kind of like just standing there with these guys. And he shouldn't have been there anyway, clearly. I mean, this is a bad part of town. There's some bad things going on.
Of course, 2-1 and Lewis, come on.
Mm-hmm.
The LBC, there's absolutely no reason to make that left.
Yeah.
So then you switch back. We switch back to N-A-T-E Dogg, and he's just like gliding and swerving down the street in his car, and he sees another car, the hookers.
Yeah.
They're looking at him so hard, they straight hit the curb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they're not even looking where they're going. It's like, oh, come on. But luckily for everybody involved, except the brothers with the gats, they're managed to find themselves in the same place. And N-A-T-E Dogg sees his homie and some suckers all in his mix. So
yeah.
Right. N-A-T-E Dogg is so damn good looking that a car full of girls overcome with desire to lose control of their vehicle, crash into a large pile of garbage. And I don't know, is that a bigger and better thing than getting into a fight? Or
I'd rather have that happen than have guns pulled on me after gambling someone in the street, you know, or gambling with people in the street that I don't know.
I mean, is getting into a gang fight a bigger and better thing than having some good old-fashioned sex with a bunch of hookers? Like, it's debatable.
Right.
So Warren's, he's getting jacked. He's breaking himself.
Yeah.
And
breaking
now
himself.
he starts referring to himself in the third person. I can't believe they're taking Warren's wealth. They took my rings. They took my Rolex. I looked at the brothers and said, damn, what's next? So I just have to say that Warren G doesn't really come off very well in this song.
No.
So far, he's blundered into a large group of unsavory men without any available assistance.
And he's breaking himself, which could mean multiple things, meaning like he could be like crying and begging. He could be like being a bitch on his knees while they're taking all his shit. He could be like, you know, pissing himself. Like that could be breaking. You know, we don't know.
I think he may have soiled himself in fear. And all he can do is say, I'm stuck. So,
yeah.
But, you know, he's just being I don't know what, I mean, look, I can't blame him for being in fear because that would be a really scary situation.
Yeah.
But he got himself into it by jumping out of the car in the first place, like trying to interrupt some guy's dice game. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, oh, really? Here's guns in your face. So like we.
But N-A-T-E Dogg's also smarter. Like, I mean, sorry, jumping ahead. N-A-T-E Dogg is a bit smarter because he's gonna think of better things than some horny tricks. You know?
Right. Right. Well, N-A-T-E Dogg comes to the rescue immediately. Like,
yeah.
They just luckily they happen to be in the same place because, I mean, he sees his homie hemmed up and they're all around. And ain't none of them seeing if they're going straight pound for pound. They're not trying to fight. They're just going to shoot him. And they want to come up real quick before they start to clown. So N-A-T-E Dogg, he decides that he best pull out his strap and lay them busters down.
Yeah.
So N-A-T-E Dogg to the rescue. And I'm not really sure what the two middle lines mean here. But I'm sure they don't involve Warren G doing anything interesting.
No. Because he's not really interesting. He's kind of a bitch. But N-A-T-E Dogg's cool as fuck.
Well, they got guns to my head. I think I'm going down. I can't believe this happening in my own town. Like, do something. Oh.
Wait. Hold on.
Here's what he does.
You can't believe you can't believe on 2-1 in Lewis, after you're gambling with some guys, no, wait, with some, what does Nate Dogg refer to them as? Busters? And he also, he refers to them as suckers.
That's right.
Some suckers all in his mix. Okay, so, you're telling me that you can't believe this is happening in your own town, in your hometown.
Doesn't he know where he lives?
Doesn't he know where he's at? Like, I'd never be caught out there doing that. Fool.
Never. Right. So what does he do? he basically gives like a little Shakespearean pre-death soliloquy. Right? Like, he says, if I had wings, I would fly. Let me contemplate. I glance in the cut and I see my homie Nate.
Oh, yes.
The machine of God, Nate Dogg. Right? Like, what?
Yeah.
So, luckily for Warren G, Nate Dogg doesn't waste any time whatsoever. He's got 16 in the clip and one in the hole already, like ready to go. And he's ready to make some bodies turn cold. Now they're dropping and yelling. It's a tad bit late. And I take exception with this next line. Nate Dogg and Warren G had to regulate. No, Nate Dogg had to regulate. I mean, I didn't notice Warren doing much regulating at all.
No.
So Nate Dogg had to lay them busters down. He let his gat explode. And this is how cool he is. I mean, truly, this is how, rest in peace, Nate Dogg, by the way.
Yeah, man.
Immediately after he let his gat explode, he immediately switches his mind back into freak mode.
I know. It's like
without any
no trauma. You know, you've just killed some guys and you've made them drop and yell, you know, and
right.
basically walked up to them and probably finished them off. You know, because he laid all them busters down. He got all of them down. So that 16 in the clip got all of them. But he's right into freak mode again.
If I had a superpower, it would be the ability to switch my mind into freak mode at a moment's notice.
Oh, man, it would be so cool, man. Just switch it right on, freak mode.
And
right,
not
Mike?
Not only that, but he's a great friend. Because right after he kills everybody, he explains to his friend Warren G that if you want skirts,
sit back and observe.
I just left a gang of hoes over there on the curb, the ones that crashed into the garbage.
Wait, does your lyric say a gang of hoes?
Yeah.
Because mine says a gang of those over there on the curb. Interesting.
Well,
I just left the gang of those. Yeah.
But here's what it really comes down to. We don't love them hoes. Or those hoes, for that matter. No. I mean, this is all about freak mode at this point.
And now, like this next line by Warren G is like praising Nate again, like saying he's got all the girls. You know, now Nate got the freaks and that's a known fact.
But I got jacked. But before I got jacked, I was on the same track.
I was thinking of girls before that. Yeah, I don't think so. I think he was thinking of trying to get money and gamble.
Well, I'm impressed, though, by the hoes because they're just over there on the curb, and they are not fazed whatsoever. I mean,
with the fact that a bunch of guys just got shot? Yeah.
Massive killing spree. So they're waiting, because look, they hit the curb because they couldn't take their eyes off of Nate Dogg in the first place.
Yeah.
So they're just waiting around so he can ravish them now. And he can bring his friend Warren G too if he wants, I guess.
Yes. Which I think he's going to do because Warren G is kind of like Snoop Dogg's little cousin. And that's kind of the way it works.
Right. But the idea that he was on the same track, right. Like, you were going to call your girlfriend that you met at summer camp who was in Canada. or something weird like that. Like he wasn't back up, because it's on. N-A-T-E.
N-A-T-E me, the Warren to the G.
Warren to the G. I wonder if in high school Warren G sat in his class and doodled N-A-T-E and me inside a big heart in his biology notebook.
Who? Anyway, getting on. N-A-T-E Dogg.
Well, okay, so he saves Warren G. He's like, the hose over there.
Yeah.
And he kind of just, like, I guess reiterates to himself that just like I thought, they were in the same spot.
They were in the same spot.
They're bad bitches. Like, they're not going to run away just because of some, like, gunplay. In need of some desperate help. I mean, their car is disabled, I suppose, from hitting the curb.
Yeah.
The N-A-T-E Dogg.
It's funny here. It's actually, yeah, but it's interesting because he's actually calling Warren G a child.
Well, he behaved like a child, like impulsive.
He certainly did. Fuck, I'd leave him. Fuck him. I get the hose.
So they get in the car, and one of the hosts compliments N-A-T-E Dogg singing. Oh, and they get in. Wait, so one of the girls compliments him, but they all get in.
Yeah, they don't get in yet, no. But now but after they have this exchange between Sexy and Hell and him, that's basically, ooh, I like your size, and, well, okay, my car's broke down and you seem real nice, would you let me ride?
Yeah.
Then they got a car full of girls.
Right,
and it's going swell. Yep. And the next stop is the East Side Motel, which I'm sure is ridden with bed bugs and full of, but I'm sure the girls are familiar with it, so it's homey, so they can probably get off too.
The East Side Motel is a ways away. It's actually right in downtown Los Angeles. Like,
oh wow!
I don't know why they'd be driving all that way.
Have you been to the East Side Motel?
I have not been to the East Side Motel. I just looked it up. Actually, there's no such thing.
No,
there's not really.
I wonder if there was in 1994, though.
Perhaps. So, okay, so let's wrap it up. I just want to summarize kind of what we're looking at in this, critical analysis of Regulate.
Yeah.
By Warren G and N-A-T-E Dogg. So, the final tally of things that each main character did during the course of the song was, N-A-T-E Dogg, he drove around, he caused girls to lose control of their motor vehicle because of his raw sexuality, found his friend Warren, killed several men, seduced a group of women into getting into his car and driving to a motel to have sex. Like, that's his story.
Yes.
Wow. Warren G drove around, got mugged because of his own stupidity, cowered in fear, crapped his pants, stood around and watched N-A-T-E Dogg save his ass, stood around some more while N-A-T-E Dogg picked up women, and probably went home to watch he probably went home to wash his ass and watch The Fresh Prince or something.
Yes.